in the world of things and the world of software. Bosch, however, is one such company. You could say we are at home everywhere.
Since its earliest days, Bosch has been synonymous for innovative, high-quality hardware. At the dawn of the digital age, we then did what we've always done in our quest to bring the most pioneering and beneficial solutions to market. We figured out what competence was required, and we built it up in-house.
And thanks to this mindset, software has been a core competence of ours for decades now. It allowed us to establish ourselves as an early digital pioneer in our diverse hardware-based business, where we help drive forward the Internet of Things and Industry 4.0. Now, it's enabling us to play a key role in shaping the software-driven mobility of the future. And it's driving growth across the board. By the beginning of the next decade, we aim to generate sales of over 6 billion euros for software and services. And it's also put us at the forefront in leveraging AI, where we are one of the leading European companies for AI patents filed, with 2,000 and counting. In total, we'll be investing more than 2.5 billion euros in AI by the end of next year. And so far, we have already hired, not only hired, but trained over 100,000 associates on AI, nearly a quarter of our workforce. Above all, having both hardware and software competence enables us to deliver superior versions of both. And this ultimately is what sets us apart. Our hardware has an edge because we can use our homegrown software and AI expertise to level it up. At the same time, our software has an edge because we deeply understand the hardware it runs on. The result is solutions that are innovative, intelligent, and offer a host of tangible benefits to their users. In other words, true people-centric tech. But let's talk specifics. How exactly does our mastery of the hardware-software divide give our solutions an edge?
I'm glad you asked that, Tanya. Well, first and foremost, it enables us to equip our solutions with groundbreaking functions and unlock capabilities no one else has yet been able to realize. I'll give you a case in point. Our smartphone-based solution, Origify, which you can see in action at our booth, addresses counterfeit products. Counterfeit products remain a huge and growing problem. Last year, they were estimated to account for up to 3% of global trade, with a market value in the trillions. We urgently need to find more effective ways to combat this problem, and with Origify, we've developed a truly innovative one. In simple terms, it works on the basis of surface pattern recognition. Where other solutions rely on add-ons like tags, chips, or codes, Origify uses an object's unique physical attributes to create a tamper-proof digital identity. Once that identity has been registered in our system, our new detector app can quickly and reliably verify authenticity via a live video stream. Within seconds, you know whether a pair of sneakers, a car part, or even a painting is the real thing. This revolutionary technology could really shake up the counterfeiting industry, and it seems from our profound expertise on both sides of the physical and digital divide.
But of course, many people's daily concerns are more practical in nature. Laundry, housework, cooking. In the home, our appliances have long set the benchmark for quality, for innovativeness and precision engineering. Thanks to software and AI, we are now unlocking a new level of convenience and intelligence. After all, we strongly believe that technology should serve people and not the other way around. It should take away stress and help you to achieve more for less effort, no matter what your skill level. For example, when we come back to the kitchen, now we see a nice view. small surprise for all of you.
Please welcome Chef Marcel Vigneron.
It's so great to have you here. We are so happy to have you here, all of you. And you know, all this talk about cooking really makes me a little hungry.
Well, not to worry, Tanya, because I've got you covered. I just so happen to know a thing or two about cooking.
Really?
Yep. And I hope you don't mind a little steak for breakfast. How do we feel about that?
I'm jet lagged. I can eat anytime.
I'm always up for a well-cooked steak.
Perfect. Let's step into my office right over here.
Office, huh? I would love to have such a
We just so happen to have a couple of juicy ribeyes on hand. So before I fire these up, I just have one question. How do you guys, how do you like your steak?
medium rare, of course.
I'll take it the same.
Perfect. Fantastic. Started. All right. So today I'm going to be cooking your steak with the help of some incredible cutting-edge brand new technology that you just saw in the video. And this is amazing stuff where generative AI meets incredible sensors from across the Bosch world.
And the beauty of it all, it's all based on something the 800 series induction cooktop already has built in, which is our Auto Chef feature.
That's absolutely right, Paul. Auto Chef is the basis here. Let's go ahead and get both these in.
Oh, 2 steaks.
Yeah, I'll spare no expense here at Bosch for CES. Yeah, so for the 800 series, Auto Chef is absolutely the basis. It's a sensor-based technology that continuously regulates the temperature of your frying pan. Normally, as the chef, I do that, but in this case, Auto Chef is helping me adjust all those things appropriately. So it's basically being leveled up by the new Bosch Cook AI. That feature is actually still in final testing, but we're going to give you a little sneak peek today of how it's all going to work and how helpful it's going to be for home cooks and professional chefs alike.
And we are always very excited to see AI making life easier. So can you tell us a little more about how it makes your life easier and how it works?
Yeah, sure, Tanya. So Bosch Cook AI is powered by generative AI, and it's combined with proprietary technologies and processes inside of the appliance. Basically, as you saw in the video there, you take a picture of your ingredients, you tell it the result that you want, whether it's steam, bake, fry, medium rare. In this case, we're talking about the doneness of our steak, which is going to be medium rare. So we put a Bluetooth probe inside of the steak, and it will track the internal temperature of the steak. So together, with Bosch Cook AI and Auto Chef, work in conjunction to give you the desired results that you need.
Oh, Marcel, I have to say, that sounds fantastic, but, you know, a chef of your caliber, do you really need something like this?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Paul, I will take all the help I can get in the kitchen. I'm also a huge fan of science and technology, and honestly, I find it really exciting to see the latest innovations and how basically you guys are taking my profession to the next level. And that's pretty much why I love Bosch, because I feel like I'm getting a preview of something we're all going to be using in the future. And really, to be honest, you guys are the enablers of the future, and I'm just honored to be able to play a part in that. Let's go ahead and... I like that a little bit of turmeric, a little pro tip. Gives you a little extra caramelization, a little extra steer, a little more Maillard reaction to the steaks. Let's go ahead and do a little flip here. But to be honest, Paul, also, at the end of the day, right, professional chefs, home cooks, doesn't really matter. We all have to get food on the table. And as I said before, I will take all the help I can get. And honestly, when my 5-year-old is running around distracting me at the wrong moment, you know, we can all forget about something or the other.
Oh, I know all about it. I think when my kids were young, I would have loved to have something like this that would help me a lot.
Yeah, I feel so blessed to actually have, you know, all of this incredible technology at a time like this. I mean, to be honest, we are all extremely blessed to live in the present moment and to just have all of these advancements that, you know, our forefathers didn't really get the opportunity to utilize, right? It's just, it's hot. So it looks like our steaks are pretty much done over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's see how we did. A little thyme, a little rosemary, and I have this on boost.
Oh, and actually it looks perfect.
Oh,
I can't believe that you have done this in such a short time. And I think it will be a game changer because it means any one of us can cook such a meal, a very impressive meal for their friends and family. And I think that's truly people-centric tech.
And that's ultimately what we're aiming for. We want the seamless functionality of our products with their enhanced digital features to empower and enable people. Or as we like to say, the more you Bosch, the more you feel like a Bosch.
Or in this case, cook like a Bosch. So, by the way, I wanted to mention that if you stop by the Bosch booth this week, you can see me and a few fellow Top Chef alums, my fellow Food Network star Brian Voltaggio, recent winner of Tournament of Champions All-Star Christmas, along with my longtime friend Naisha Arrington and host of Next Level Chef on Fox. We're going to do a lot of fun things at the booth. We've got battle in the booth where we're actually going to be competing with mystery basket ingredients. We're going to be doing game day specials, lots of fun stuff. So please, I do encourage you to come by. And if you come by, you might actually have the opportunity to do a little taste testing. I'm always looking for taste testers out there, and perhaps even maybe be an assistant. So I look forward to seeing you guys all at the booth. Thank you so much. Paul, Tanya, thank you guys.
Thank you,
Honor and
Marcel.
pleasure. Thank you so much. These guys, they are absolutely incredible. I just make potato chips. They make the chips that fuel the world.
I think I'm happy to be taster number one, as I assume many of you want to come as well, hopefully by our booth. So at Bosch, we are combining our software and hardware expertise to unlock groundbreaking functions, and you have just seen some, and unique capabilities. We are leveraging our software competence to enable hardware to do something revolutionary. We are helping it evolve. In the past, if you wanted something more up-to-date, you had to trade in your old product for a new model. Today, with the right capabilities and the right software, hardware can continue to evolve long after you bring it home. Thanks to comprehensive connectivity, many Bosch appliances are now able to gain completely new capabilities over-the-air updates. For example, we recently added air fryer and air sous vide functions to a range of our connected ovens that didn't come with them and actually fall at no cost to their users. Yeah.
No, that is amazing, I do agree. But we're not only helping our own hardware to evolve. In the mobility domain, our vehicle motion management is enabling many cars to gain new features, functions, and options for personalization long after they leave the dealer lot. This pioneering hardware-agnostic software solution manages and coordinates various functions in the braking, steering, powertrain, and suspension system. Essentially, it allows all these variables to be fine-tuned at the press of a button. By selecting from different driving modes, the car's characteristics can be intelligently adapted to the driver's needs or the driving situation. And vehicle motion management itself is constantly evolving. For example, we've recently enhanced it with the capabilities to control the vehicle's movement in all 6 degrees of freedom. Available as part of a pre-installed package or as an over-the-air update for capable cars, this control in all 6 degrees of freedom can play a major role in vehicle dynamics during cornering. This means that it can help significantly reduce motion sickness, which as studies show affects up to 1/3 of adults, but it also disproportionately affects passengers. And since a lot of us will be passengers in the self-driving cars of the future, this has the potential to bring increased well-being to hundreds of millions of people worldwide and eliminate a real obstacle on our path to autonomous mobility. I think that's a lot of value for a little algorithm. And it's another great example of how we're using our hardware and our software edge to make a difference in people's lives. Which brings me to number 3. Thanks to our dual domain expertise, as a matter of principle, we offer much more than individual components and piecemeal solutions. Across our areas of business, we specialize in all-in-one systems, intelligent platforms, and even entire ecosystems. And this, as you'll see, translates into numerous benefits for our customers.
And our systems expertise is especially visible and valuable in vehicles. I'm sure you have heard how software is enabling greater intelligence, efficiency, safety, and personalization behind the wheel. It's really a paradigm shift. By the end of this decade, more than 80% of new vehicles worldwide are projected to be software-defined, with a market value exceeding $1 trillion. Bosch is playing a key role in shaping this transition. Here's a combination of our software expertise and our profound knowledge across all areas of vehicle technology enables us to offer a major advantage to automakers. Specifically, it means they get customizable, deployment-ready systems with minimal development times and without the usual compatibility headaches. And when it comes to software-driven mobility, we are facilitating development from the ground up. Our Eclipse Safe Open Vehicle Core project, S-Core for short, is an initiative we are spearheading with our subsidiary ETAS. It aims to create a high-performance middleware platform, and it's based on open source. And middleware is basically the central nervous system of a software-defined vehicle. It's responsible for translating between the highly complex and diverse hardware and software components within a vehicle. Jointly with global automakers, we are seeking to move beyond current OEM-specific solutions to create a single standard available to all. Ultimately, this will speed up development, lower costs, enhance security, and boost innovation across the entire industry, which in turn really means more people have access to all the benefits the software-defined vehicle has to offer, which is really cool.
And what really helps is our system expertise is very apparent at this solution level. Here we're a leading provider of innovative hardware such as electronic by-wire systems, as well as the software that controls their operation and interplay. Soon we will see a market first with the launch of our true brake-by-wire system, which will go into production with one of the world's largest automakers. By-wire systems are a key technology for tomorrow's self-driving software-defined vehicles, and Bosch is quickly establishing itself as the go-to partner. By 2032, we expect to achieve cumulative global sales of more than 7 billion euros with our steer-by-wire and our brake-by-wire systems. But when we talk about the vehicles of the future, of course we have to talk about AI. And at Bosch, we're already using AI to enhance safety and convenience, all behind the wheel. And by 2035, we're aiming for sales of well over 10 billion euros with AI-based solutions for assisted and automated driving. At our booth, for example, you can see a demonstration of our AI-powered cockpit. This is a truly pioneering system since it can both hear and see. This is possible thanks to 2 different language models. One model is a text-based large language model, which means you can talk to your vehicle as if it was a person sitting next to you. The other is a visual language model, which means the cockpit can make sense of what it sees via cameras and sensors inside and outside the vehicle. Together, they unlock some of the truly next-level functions. For example, the vehicle can automatically search for a parking spot when you arrive at your destination. Or it can listen and generate meeting minutes for an online meeting you either attended from behind the wheel or as a passenger.
I love that. And as you have seen, our ability to bridge the physical-digital divide translates into a wide range of features, capabilities, and systems. It also makes us a preferred partner. For example, in the industrial domain, where we possess many years of experience as both a user and a provider. In fact, here at CES, we are signing a wide-ranging MOU to explore an initiative to realize the next leap in industrial productivity using agentic AI. To help me tell you more about this exciting collaboration, please welcome to the stage Diane Rodriguez, Corporate Vice President of Manufacturing and Mobility at Microsoft.